What's going on, everybody? Kenny here, also known as Silent85. Welcome to another vlog. Um, on the previous vlog, I talked about science. That was the first one I did today. But on this one, I wanted to talk about myself. It's nothing new, right? I wanted to talk specifically about letting myself go and where this is stemming from. I think this is something that a lot of us go through multiple, if not hundreds of times within our lives, depending on if you struggle with anything or your upbringing, if you have security issues or whatnot. Me personally, I've had a bit of both. There's been child abuse, security issues, confidence issues, highs, lows, all kinds of stuff. Um, but I've noticed recently I'm going through it again, mostly because of a move, because of stuff that's happened in the last 6 months. Going through a lot, um, you know, emotionally, mentally, financially, geographically, all kinds of stuff. But one indicator that I'm trying to make myself better, and this is a physical indicator more than um, anything else, you'll notice in your life that there's physical indicators that kind of show you're on a decent path of, for lack of a better phrase, repairing yourself. If we were robots, that's how you'd refer to it. Self-maintenance, basically, and you can refer to the same as human beings. But throughout my life, what I've noticed is that perfect examples of self-maintenance most of the time is I'm sorry, hold on. Most of the time is weight loss, um, muscle gain, um, hair. Maybe you want to go out for a suntan. Um, One thing for me though, or maybe you want to darken your skin a little bit with some sun and whatnot. I'm not a big beach guy, but anyway, it's just one example. But for me though, and this may be gross to some people, this may be weird, but I know a lot of people that have done it, at least off and on throughout their lives, especially as a nervous tick, is fingernails. Um, I've had a really bad habit the last 10 to 15 years of biting my nails whenever I'm anxious or whenever I'm nervous. And recently, I talked to the lady Psylocke, and she's kind of caught me in some of the act, and she's helped me stop it. So has mom, so has my adopted father over the years. Um, but what really counts is that it's helping me identify it myself. And admittingly, the last few days, I've even talked to, as some of y'all endearingly refer to her as Mama Silent. um, I've told her, I've said, I've caught myself each day, and at night. It's mostly at work, wanting to really bite down on my fingernails and you know um, just go at it. And I've been sitting here today looking at my fingernails, and they're a little dirty, but they're actually growing back, and I'm starting to feel. This may sound weird, a bit more normal because I've had to stop myself. It's gone on for so long, and it just speaks testimony to how the smallest habit that you don't really think about that can go on for a long time, one change to that can really make you feel more more self-appreciated. You can appreciate yourself more, and you're not damaging yourself like I was. um, I don't know, my fingernail and hand makeup have always been weird, especially this thumb right here. You'll see this, it's another bad habit I'm working on, but I have a habit of picking at my thumb. um, my psychologist, I even asked him, I was like, does that count as self-mutilation? And they go, no, but it's not exactly healthy either. So um, yeah, so I do that. But anyway, this thumb, I slammed it into my dad's truck door as a kid. He had this beat up old red truck, and anyway, I slammed it. It killed the nail, and it started falling off. And the one that's growing in to replace it is a little funky. It always has been, but it always seems to grow out like on this part right here the most, as compared to this part. And it's weird because I've always used this part that grows out the most to open stuff, like milk cartons or whatnot that I can't open or won't pull back, or when you have a pull tab and the tab detaches from the silver attachment on the top, and that comes off, but you still got to open it. So that's what I use. Anyway, my hands have always been very useful in that manner, aside from their basic primal uses. But essentially, again, it's the things that in our lives, the smallest things that we can either pick up as a bad habit, or the things that we um, brutalize, which I have been brutalizing my hands for a while, because I didn't really, on some other level, didn't really appreciate myself in that regard. I abused my body, and that is a realization that I have come to by myself. And nobody really sat me down and put it to me like that. That you coming up, you're taught to, don't bite your nails, don't do that. But if you outline it and you look at somebody and you say, why do you want to brutalize your body like that? Why do you want to do that? Are you okay? Is everything okay? Are you finding pleasure in it, or are you doing it just because you're nervous? What's going on? Because essentially, I mean, that's what we're doing. You Much like my thumb habit or the biting my nails, you're brutalizing yourself in ways, and in some ways, you're torturing yourself. Because I mean, what if you were to have a stranger, like, pin down your hand and just start peeling off fingernails? Now, obviously, grooming, cutting your fingernails, the way, or allowing a partner to do that, that's something else. But it's fairly barbaric, really, if you bite your nails, especially the way I do, or the way I'm used to not doing. Now I'm trying not to. So this shit is tough, man, because again, it's the smallest things. But if we can recognize it, and if we can work on it, that again is another indicator that you're trying to better yourself. You're trying to make yourself a bit better and a bit more aware of what you're doing to yourself. So it's the small things that matter, even if they seem insignificant, especially if you've been doing them for a while and they've been a part of your daily pattern for a long time. So anyway, I hope this helps somebody. I know it's helped me with the realization, but that's basically it. Stay safe, stay sane. Remember, you're awesome. Never let the world tell you otherwise. I'll see you later. Peace.